primary reasons is that in this new digital age, creativity itself has been democratized. Creativity is no longer the sole province of the cultural elite, the gatekeepers, the movie, music, publishing, and TV moguls. They don't call the shots anymore. Far from it. We can all be creative now. Get a video camera and you too can star on YouTube, or use your computer to publish a blog, or share your images with the world at myspace.com, or create a character for a role-playing game. The pervasiveness of digital has made us all creative. We all have the tools to be seen and to be heard. People have been singing in the shower since the shower was invented, but now when we sing, everybody can hear. Digital gives us mere mortals the permission, perhaps even the expectation, to be creative. And while I'm not exactly a cultural anthropologist, and this is probably a speech topic in its own right, I actually think that creativity has become the currency in the digital world, because you can be creative, you have to be. It's expected, it's the new cool. You express yourself in the cell phone tones you select, your iPod playlist. Who you are is revealed through the digital images of the kids you send around to family and friends via email. My point here is that we all have these tools at our fingertips, and with them the power to create. It isn't important how the technologies work or what the next new one will be. That will constantly evolve. What matters is that we have the will and the means. But if we're all being asked and allowed to give our point of view, to be more expressive, to write, to video, to image, to invent, that makes for a lot of stuff, a lot of noise, a lot of competition for attention. When you add that to all the stuff we do on behalf of clients, it's worrisome. If we thought marketing in a 500-channel universe was hard, how do you now manage in a world where the number of channels seems infinite? Well, that's where we come in, if I might be so bold. I'd like to make the case to you that now, with all the noise, with all the opportunity in this new digital age, what we do becomes more important than it ever has been. A lot of people out there are asking, I'm sure you hear it, do agencies matter anymore? What is our future? What's our role? Who needs us? Why do they need us? If consumers control the brand and can be creative, if consumers can make ads, they're making them on the Super Bowl, and can turn our messages on or off, or even just tune them out because there are too many, what role do we play? What is our value? When even our own trade publications are suggesting that we're dinosaurs, what is our response? I was recently in a meeting in Chicago with 150 of BAT's most senior marketing executives when they actually asked to my face, a week before Christmas, as only Jimmy could say, why do we need you anyway? Which was a welcoming question. We don't use any classic media anymore, so why can't we do all this stuff ourselves? And what's our response? What's your response? I know the answer. I think you know the answer too. It's why you're here today. The answer to this challenge, to these questions, is so pure and so simple, it goes right back to our industry's greatest heritage. We are valuable to clients because we are the people who come up with ideas. That is what we uniquely do. This is our bedrock, and this is why we will always have a place at the table. Ideas are the great organizing principles, more important than ever in a world with more moving parts, more options, more opportunities. If we're going to make noise and clutter up the cultural landscape, if we're going to get to real ROI for our clients, that takes ideas. We create ideas, we start from ideas, we sustain ideas. What is a brand if not a great idea commercialized? And not only do we have ideas, We express those ideas. We create the things that communicate those ideas. The brochures, the TV and print ads, the events, the billboards, the websites, the icons, the flying pigs. Ideas must be expressed, and we do that everywhere. I always remember this great moment in my career, my advertising industry history, when I was sitting alone in my office. It was about 6 o'clock at night. This was several years ago, and the phone rang. And it was the CEO of the newly formed GlaxoSmithKline, J.P. Garnier, and J.P. said, "Shelley, I need your help." He said, "We've just merged Glaxo and SmithKline to make the largest pharmaceutical company in the world. And on January 21st, I have to go out and announce to the world what this company stands for, what it's all about." And so when I said this to my people, they said, "Call McKinsey, because McKinsey will help you figure out what it means." And JP said, "No, no, I'm not calling McKinsey. I don't need PowerPoint, I need stuff." So I tell you the story, never forget this story, because this is from the lips of one of the great CEOs in the world. "I need stuff." "What do you mean, JP?" "I need the posters when people walk into the lobby on January 21st. I need the thing that's going to be on everybody's desk. I need the film that's going to launch this company. I need the talking points for the media. I need the double truck spread that's going to run in every newspaper. I need the television commercial that's going to start the next day." Because, says JP, without the stuff, it doesn't matter what the idea really is. And McKinsey can give me the charts, but they can't give me the stuff. So remember, not only do we do the ideas, we do the expression of the ideas. We tell stories. We place these stories in the real world. We place them in society where they touch people's lives. We create movements. We turn ideas into ideals. We create conversations. We make connections for our clients. Clients need us because they can't do the ideas bit. That's not their output. Clients create products. They have factories, distribution centers, raw materials to acquire. They have assembly plants. They've got this Six Sigma stuff. They produce concrete things which are efficiently distributed and serviced in most instances. And yes, they do imagine, they do analyze, and they do plot. They build some wonderful marketing programs. Of course, we do some of that ourselves. But our unique contribution, our unfair competitive advantage, the thing we do that they can't do, is that we have ideas. And it's the idea that spawns all the rest of it. Without the idea in the center, it doesn't matter how many places you go, because there's nothing there. So Jimmy Rembashevsky, being the challenging client that he is, in Chicago, actually asked me directly, "Why can't we at BAT do what you do? Why can only an agency do that?" I gave and have an exquisite answer, if I do say so myself, which I offer to you, because we have the people who can have the ideas. They don't work for you. They work for us. As leaders, we are idea champions. We bring great ideas to life. We can make a difference in how we work, and we can all embrace this transformative moment in our business. This is a glorious time to be in our business. This is the era of ideas. This is the era of creativity. This is our time. Thank you very much.